Okay, let's try this one more time. Just going new just in case. Easy. Start game. And hopefully this will not crash on us this time. The High Road. The inland trade route known as the High Road connects Waterdeep in the south to Luskan in the north, passing through Neverwinter and Port Last along the way. On the trip up from Neverwinter, this portion of the High Road veers away from the coast through a small set of craggy hills, still about a day's ride to Luskan for most caravans. This area is an ideal resting place before continuing on through more treacherous terrain. Yes.
Ah, you're finally awake. You were scaring the horses. You were thrashing around in your sleep. The trail boss thought you were possessed.
Sorry about that, it was a rough night.
Tell me about it. I had a nightmare that the world was ending. But I didn't screech and flail like me face was on fire. Bellamy says he had the same dream I did. Oh, but that damned halfling was probably just poking fun like he always does. He's a good lad. But you know as well as I, if there's a weakness in your armour, he'll do all he can to poke it.
He's not so bad.
Aye, he's not. He just rubs me up the wrong way. Jokes around all light-hearted, but the minute you shoot back, he gets all cranky and ready to fight. But he's a damn good soldier, and I'm glad to have him here. That nightmare I had makes me think we might be needing his blades in the coming days.
Sounds like we all had terrible nightmares.
Aye, something to mention to Palan when we get to the guild house in Luskan. Maybe he'll give us a foul taste in purple concoction that bubbles loudly and doesn't do much else. Nightmares aside, we got work to do. Got to find that fool halfling and get this caravan packed up and ready to move to Luskan.
What do we have left to do?
The merchants are breaking camp as we speak. Most wagons are tied up and ready to go. We got a few stragglers that might need a hand getting ready. Bellamy went up ahead to scout the road. Haven't heard from him in a little while. He was cranky with a headache when he left, so I'm guessing he picked a fight with one of the trail scouts up there.
Alright, I'll go find him.
Good. He should be up the road a ways. Listen for the sound of that fool shouting curses at the sky.
And we haven't crashed, which is a damn good thing. Okay, so we get all this lovely stuff, as I was mentioning before. We get a whole bunch of goodies here. I found it's best to move away from there before going into my inventory, because it glitches just a little bit. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to set that bow as our primary weapon, and then set our scimitars as our secondary weapons. And then we're going to put on all of this Burning Dawn gear. There we go. Switch back to the bow, and we've now got some scale mail that we can sell for 50 gold, and some simple boots, and we've got our 2 different weapon layouts, so we're all ready to go. Let's use this, and as I said, I wasn't sure what I'm going to do, but I think I am going to bump my constitution 1 more point, giving me a few more hit points. No? That should apply. There we go, 13 hit points rather than 12. And we can bump, from now on we'll be just bumping dex with everything else. Actually, and we have 0 experience. Okay. So now pretty much just is a matter of looting the area and talking to all of the people that we need to talk to. Good morning, I heard you and the others had a rough night. I can spare a few sips of a curative tincture to help wake you. That would be appreciated, thanks. Anytime I need my guards alert. The High Road may be the most travelled route into Luskan, but in my 12 years I can count the number of times we got through without incident on one hand, and I lost a finger in a fishing accident. Fishing accident? Oh boy, is there a story there? Maybe one day I'll have a chance to share it. Don't let me keep you, I'm looking forward to getting underway. So, there are lots of little goodies around here that are full of things. I don't talk to any of the peasants, I only talk to people with the blue names, because they're the only ones that really want to be talking to me.
Fantastic.
Oh, I thought the roads near Neverwinter were rough, but this is something else. At least I'm finding some interesting herbs. You're from Neverwinter? I am, though I'm questioning why I ever left. It's so much less cold there. These supplies are going straight to Luskan. I guarantee I'll get a better deal there than from some shifty sellsword. A shifty sellsword? Look, in my line of work, anyone who asks for a discount on medicine is suspect. It costs what it costs and that's it. I'm sure that Bellamy is a fine fellow, but a little too eager for the herbs, if you know what I mean. He's not like that. He's just precious with his coin. I understand. Well, if you see him, tell him I'm sorry about that thing I said about his mother. Will do. Good. I really shouldn't jump to conclusions about people. It's not very nice. Why do you collect herbs? With the connections we've made in Luskan, it's been profitable selling them. I also know how to make your basic herbal remedies, though. I brewed up a tincture for Tolan. When we left Neverwinter, he has lots of headaches, you know. Where do you get your materials? Mostly around Neverwinter, native herbs, barks and seeds. Sometimes I get a shipment from Suzale, Waterdeep or Calimport, but it's better to gather local plants and make whatever I can out of them. I hear rumours of some very valuable mushrooms in the caves around here, but I'm not about to go tromping off into a forest full of wolves, bandits and who knows what else. Mushrooms? Maybe I could look for them. If you're planning to visit a few caves before we head out, be my guest. I've still got to finish packing, but I'll give you a good price on any that you find. Anything specific I should know? Well, they're called death cap mushrooms for a reason. Try not to eat any, and they don't stand out too well against normal mushrooms, but they usually grow a bit bigger. They're only in caves. I'll see what I can find. I only really need one, but I'll pay you for whatever you bring back. Quest number 2. Calimport tea. Got that little sack there. The poor Cooper that makes all of these barrels that get destroyed all the time. Okay, Wilfred Brewbanks. I know, we're leaving soon, but just like I told everyone else, I'm not going anywhere without my brother. The caravan will have to leave without me. Maybe I can help find him. He'll be carrying an ancient elven antique, very valuable. I need it. Oh, and him too. I wonder if that idiot is trying to know. He must have gotten lost out there and can't find his way back. We will see what we can do. The entire trip will be a disaster without that antique, and I need Richard's help getting all packed up. Wouldn't count on it.
Fantastic.
Another scimitar. What do you know? I don't need it, because I've already got my own. Thank you very much. Take all. Great, could this day get any worse? Is something wrong? My dear Sarah's gone missing. I can't leave without her. I'll see if I can find her. Thank you ever so much. She's probably been running around somewhere in the forest. How frightened she must be. Oh, I missed that last text. Does it? If you find Sarah, please return her to me safely. My cart won't be moving an inch without her here. That's because Sarah's a horse.
I do hope there's something magical in this one.
Okie dokie, and there's always a bucket here. It's got nothing in it this time. There's a chest here. A few things in it. Let's go and talk to this cook. And he's not going to trick us. Yo, over there. Mind helping out a world-class chef? What kind of help do you need? Pretty simple. Us chefs, you see, we're always experimenting with new recipes. I got here a concoction. I could use some taste testing. Got the recipe from a customer far out in the east somewhere. The cook pulls out a wrapped beverage from his leather bag. He looks excited as he hands it to you. Give it a try and let me know how it is. So, I can use my constitution to drink it. I can use my wisdom to examine the bottle. Strength, intelligence, dexterity. I'm going to use wisdom. The texture looks like milk, but it smells like alcohol. This isn't normal milk, is it? Suddenly nervous, the cook quickly snatches the bottle out of your hand. He tries to cover the incident with a smile. What was that? Oh, it's a popular alcoholic beverage, fermented horse milk. That sounds a lot worse when you say it out loud, hey? Listen, maybe this was a bad idea. I've got connections with the weapons vendor, eh? Let me get something for you so you don't have to tell everyone what this is. What do you want? Well, I'll take a great sword, thank you very much, 'cause I can sell it for more. Oh, here you go then. So let's do just that. Let's sell some stuff. Hello my good friend, why not take a moment from your busy morning to take a look at my stock? Sure, I'll take a look. Okay, so we don't need this, we don't need this, this, pretty much all of this stuff. You can actually mark stuff as junk somehow. You right click and you go move to junk, and then you can go straight to your junk section and just go sell all junk. I just never really get around to doing that. And all of these different potions you get, I never use them. They never seem to be all that worthwhile. I'm going to end up with so many healers kits, it's not funny, and I hardly ever use them. Don't want the fox cunning, and we'll keep that. And it doesn't look like there's going to be anything here that I want. Boots of expertise would be nice, but they're probably more than I want to pay right now because they've only got 100 gold. I can't afford them. So let's go over here and talk to Yana, or whatever her name is. I think that's Yana. I can't believe this is happening. It's all that damn Jessup's fault. Jessup, what did he do? He said my dog Gwen bit him. She's never bit anyone. Either he's lying or he provoked her. Now Tolan says he has to kill her to protect the rest of the caravan. It's ridiculous. She's been with me for years and never caused a fuss. I could talk to Tolan for you. Thank you. Please convince him not to kill her. I'd be lost without my Gwen. Now, thankfully, by playing a ranger with a high wisdom, that is one of the few abilities that will allow me to actually successfully complete this quest. So let's talk to Tolan. There's actually a couple of different things we need to talk to. I think things are shaping up. We should be ready to move in the next hour or so. Good to hear it. Yes, it's not often you get this far down the high road without something going terribly wrong. I hope our luck holds. Anything I can do to help? Some of the merchants are dawdling. Ask around, maybe some of them could use your encouragement. I'll go see if there's anything I can do. Great, I'm sure we're moving out of here in no time. And let's just talk to him again because we want to talk about... I'd like to discuss Yana's dog. Ah yes, I was hoping you would come talk to me about that. Yana said you were planning on killing Gwen. That is true. Can't have it attacking the other folk in the caravan. I need you to take the dog and kill it. Do you really think Gwen attacked for no reason? I don't know. I wasn't there. It wouldn't surprise me if Jessup did something stupid to start this mess, but without proof my hands are tied. Try talking to Jessup if you want. I just need this whole situation behind us. So there's only 3 ways you can resolve this. Either with strength, intelligence, I think, or wisdom. Or maybe not. Let's see. Have one of you lazy guards killed that flea-ridden dog yet? I want to discuss that with you. I have questions. Questions? So strength, wisdom, or charisma. If I played a fighter, my strength might be enough that I could basically intimidate him. If my charisma is enough, I can charm him. If my wisdom is enough, I can prove I know more about dogs than he does. So, questions. I was attacked by a rabid beast. Does that really need a damned investigation? That breed of dog is known for a calm demeanour. What's the real story? Great, a bloody dog expert. Alright, fine. So I was drinking and maybe I did something stupid. What did you do? I was trying to get the dog to have a drink with me. Some fine brandy too. Dumb dog wouldn't keep his mouth open. I tried to force it. You're an idiot. What? How dare you? Dogs should know how to act around drunk people. It's not my fault. Okie dokie. So now I can go back to...
I can do that.
Tolan and give him the good news. I'd like to discuss Yana's dog. Ah yes, I was hoping you'd come to talk to me about that. I spoke with Jessup. He told me Gwen bit him because he tried to force feed her brandy. That blasted idiot. Well, I'm glad for Yana and Gwen. I know how she cares for that dog. I'll deal with him. You can tell Yana the good news. And so I shall. And so that's one nice little quest out of the way quickly. Now, there is interesting stuff. It's almost as if talking to all of these people is supposed to be done after you talk to Bellamy, because later on, when we're actually talking about finding that brother, no, finding the horse, finding Sarah, I let it out of the bag, okay, finding Sarah, your other companions mention that as if they were here, but they weren't. So You're back. Did you talk to Tolan? You're not here to kill her, are you? I told Tolan that Jessup was lying about what happened. Gwen is going to be fine. Thank you so much. Please take this. I know it isn't much, but it's all I can afford. And so I think it tells me over here you get like 10 gold. Here we go. Gold added. And we get some XP. Yay! How are we doing for XP? Yeah, not that great. Let's talk to Birkins. The Tiefling. Morning, I'd hoped you'd come by to say hello. We so rarely get to mingle with the hardy folk hired to keep us safe on the road, unfortunately because you're the only thing standing between us and certain peril. My name is Ophelia Main, but my friends call me Birkins. I hope I can count you among that group. You're going to Luskan. Oh, what do you have for sale? Nothing for now. My wares are all packed up. I don't want random people from the caravan fooling around with my valuable items, do I? Maybe once we get to town, or if we have to spend more time here in camp, I'll open things up for sale, but for now I just want to reach town. You're going to Luskan too? I am. Neverwinter got a little too competitive for my tastes. Luskan is just the kind of town where a woman like me can really thrive without sacrificing her principles. Principles are important. Yes, they certainly are. Was there something I could do for you? Why do they call you Birkins? So many people think it's a name someone made up on a whim, but actually it's an old family name. I got tired of people massacring Ophelia. Decided that Birkins wasn't any worse than that. I should be going. Of course, don't be a stranger. Come back when we've stopped again, and I'm happy to show you my wares. Okay, we'll also come back in a little bit after the...
At once. As you wish. Right away.
Next little incident. And let's remember to quick save.
Of course.
Okay, here's Bellamy, and he's a character. I like Bellamy.
Don't worry about me. Just taking on a bunch of bandits by myself. All in a day's work for Bellamy Lightfingers.
What happened here?
I was out here scouting the road and these two idiots jumped me, which was a bastard thing to do since I hadn't had my morning stretch. After the night I had, though, I was ready for a fight, and these two were well trained. Felt good putting them down.
So you had a nightmare too?
I did. Woke up thinking someone had driven a spike through my skull. I felt like I'd watched the world end, like some demon had torn everything apart. Jarhild said she saw the same thing. And the way you were thrashing and squealing when I left, I bet you did too.
I wasn't squealing.
Sure. That must be one hell of an opera you're practicing for.
Why would these guys attack you?
No doubt they heard about my prowess and wanted to prove themselves against the Master. I don't know. They were better trained and equipped than your average bandit, though. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were hired to come out here.
Who could have hired them?
I don't know. Why does anyone do anything in this place? All I know is what happened.
We should get back to the caravan.
Yeah. These guys weren't your normal starving, no skills, hit like a pillow fight bandits. If there's more of them running around, Jarhild will have her hands full.
And I always find it hard in this battle to actually do much use because Bellamy just comes out swinging and takes them down with cleave very quickly. See? Dan down. And I did finish that.
It's too late. It's completely blocked off.
We have to get back to the caravan.
I can hear Jarhild now. You weren't around when the bandits attacked. Where was you?
Let's go.
Try and stop me.
But despite that,
Some fine goods in here.
we're gonna quickly loot these corpses. That's all. Okay, let's turn around. Let's quick save.
I can do that. At once. As you wish. Right away.
Aye, there you are. Come for the fun part, have you?
This is one hell of an ambush for a bunch of bandits.
That's because these are more than mere bandits. They're mercenaries, paid to assassinate members of your guild.
Here they come!
They never learn, do they?
Foolish miscreants. You stand before a cleric of Sehanine Moonbow.
Sehanine, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so it's a little annoying that those first couple of battles you really got to wait a little bit to get into it. Normally you don't have that sort of problem. So what we're going to do here is we're going to point out some of the... Oh, I haven't even summoned my wolf yet, my ranger companion. I should have done that earlier. Hunter's Mark on this guy will make him more vulnerable to me. So we're going to unpause on
If we
that.
don't get
Immediately
together,
pause.
no one will be standing anywhere.
Okay, now if we do hide in plain sight, we're going to hide and then we're going to attack him. And hopefully, normally that first attack will do more damage. Let's do it again. Hide in plain sight.
Yes!
And then hit him, and we did a good hit then, 28 damage. And he's almost down. Okay, now I'm going to summon the companion.
Oh, guess we won that one.
Lady of Dreams, we thank you.
Who
I
are you?
am Elidia Maethelin, priestess of Sehanine Moonbow. With me is Lerithar Gulgrin, my friend and bodyguard.
You are members of the Order of the Burning Dawn, right? We're not way off here.
No, but your head'll be off in no time if you don't explain yourself, and quick.
We're out here searching for a caravan that was attacked just an hour ago. It was being guarded by members of the Burning Dawn.
That must be my sister Bryn's caravan.
And why were you looking for the other caravan?
We were hoping we could stop the attacks, or at least rescue the people from the other caravan, but I'm worried we're too late. Maybe there's some way we can help you avoid their fate.
We've seen a lot of mercs in this area. I think they must have a base of operations nearby. Somewhat temporary, out of one of the caves.
Let's take the fight to them.
Then it's settled. Lerithar and I will join you. This will be a lot easier with 4 of us than with 2.
Let's go quickly before they have a chance to regroup. If we do this right, one guard at the caravan will do.
Go then, and hurry your arse, so we can get back to the job at hand.
Let's go.
Search for a cave, or any other structure the mercs could hide inside.
The caves in this area are full of goblins and the like. I can't imagine they'd be too happy with mercs tromping about in their territory.
If they get in our way, they'll die like everyone else.
Before we go, a friend in Luskan gave us this. It's a sending stone, specially enchanted to allow us to speak freely through it for the next few days. Any of us left behind in camp can keep up with what the rest of us are doing.
Well, this ought to be fun.
You'll never actually see that. It's not in your inventory. And we're going to keep this group. We're not going to swap any of these guys out for Jarhild. We'll take her into the party later.
You have my blessings.
Okay, my ranger companion. Let's get rid of that. And I want to move... Whoops. Yeah, move that there and move that there. Oh, that got rid of him. I didn't notice him there. Okay, let's clean up these corpses first.
Some fine goods in here.
Fresh corpse there.
Of course.
Okay, now one of the advantages of having picked an Elven Ranger is I get search by default, which I would have noticed this even without it. You notice that I find it even outside of that, so no matter what happens, you see this little shrub thing here. It's actually there all the time. It's a bit of a nuisance. I'm going to be running around a fair bit with search on most of the time just to find any other little things in the area. Cowl of acid protection, no, not worth it. And surveyor's robes, not worth it either. We're going to come back in to the camp because Birkins wants to talk to us. Is it Birkins? Yes. And it's also worthwhile talking to Tolan as well. What a day. Almost to Luskan and we get attacked by bandits. My clients won't be happy about the delay. I can only hope I can find something to give them to make them more understanding. Say, I hear they attacked another caravan before ours. I bet they carried away some of those people's cargo. What are you getting at? Ah, all business. I like that. I know you're going after the gang that attacked us. If you should happen to find any cargo from the other caravan, I'd be happy to reward you for bringing it to me. We'll keep our eyes open for stolen cargo. Excellent. I'll save room on my cart. In the meantime, best of luck to you. So yeah, I could sell it myself, blah blah blah. That's alright.
Right away. Of course. I can do that. At once. As you wish. Right away.
I think he has something to say about this missing guard, so we're better off finding about that. Hello there. I wonder if you have a moment. It seems we've lost someone in the attack. I've accounted for everyone in the caravan except one, a driver named Martimal. I'm afraid the bandits took him back to their hideout or whatever. We'll keep an eye out. What do you know about Martimal? He's a decent enough driver, easy on the horses. We've been working together for a few months now, but I can't say I know him all that well. I'd hate to see him left to those bandits' mercy, though. We'll keep an eye out for him. That's all I ask, thank you. Okay, so now we know that there's a guy called Martimal out there as well. I better see to the caravan. I hope you find and fillet those bastards. Yes, well, I won't be filleting anyone. Well, maybe a couple of people. Mostly I will be using my bow, so I will be skewering them rather than filleting them. But if I do get out my scimitars, I shall be well positioned to fillet. Okay.
Of course.
So we're going to head up around this way because I know of this little spot up here first, which has the first little mini boss in it. Okay, this dire wolf. So let's summon our ranger companion because we forgot to do that last time, and the companion stays around for a while, so that's good. We're going to get rid of that tome of knowledge, weren't we? There we go. So we're going to select this guy, and we're going to do Hunter's Mark, and then we're going to do Hide in Plain Sight. Attack. Didn't do that much extra damage on that one. Oh, actually, it didn't do Hunter's Mark properly either, so let's do that. Okay, now he's vulnerable. So we're going to keep shooting arrows at him. He's not going to last too much longer. We'll probably be able to hide once more for him. So let's do that now. Hide.
Rock a nail on that one.
And there he goes. He's down. These are the wolves we need to take out. One down, and there's the other. Once Bellamy gets that cleave going. And I got a level. Yay! Okay, so what can we do here? Well, we can increase Hide in Plain Sight, which we probably are going to do. We have this thing called Long Strider here, which increases our movement. I'm going to get that eventually, but not just yet. Goodberry's actually quite nice because I can help to heal, but we've got Illydia there, and she's pretty good at that. This thing, Hail of Thorns, I never found to be all that useful, so I'm going to wait on that. This Whirlwind attack is nice once I pull out my scimitars, but it costs me 2 points initially to get, so it's something I'm not sure I want. This martial stuff, I don't really use it very often, so what we're going to do is Debilitating Shot. Only costs us 1 point to learn, and this will do piercing damage, plus it will cause a 50% penalty to miss and a -1 to hit and damage for 30 seconds. So we are definitely going to learn that. And we're going to increase our Hunter's Mark. So that now will take it up to 35% additional damage. And then we'll go back to our Hide in Plain Sight. And that will make our +10 bonus to critical. And my movement speed is down 30%. And stealth checks are increased by 8. So that's good. So we're ready. And now we've got this extra Debilitating Shot ability that we can use there. So let's just loot these corpses. A locket. It's just a locket, so it's not going to do anything. There's a couple of nice items. Well, there's the journal here, but there's also that wolfsbane. It's not a bad item, but none of us really use axes, so it's just wasted, really. Let's put search back on, even though I know where most of the stuff is around here. I don't think there's anything really hidden, but we'll keep an eye on things anyway. I sort of tend to clear out the map first. So there's one guy here, there's a few guys around here, and there's a few guys up here. I tend to clear out all this area of just the random guys first, then I come back and do the spider cave just there. So, ooh, there we go.
Some fine goods in here.
Now, just over here, there is a guy. Where is he? Right there. Mercenary Berserker. So, if I hide in plain sight... Well, I didn't do it quickly enough, but that's alright. And no time to do vulnerable because we've killed him too quickly. But that's okay. Oh, the two of them are right there on top of each other. That's the one weird thing about the game. Sometimes they can actually do that. He didn't drop anything, that corpse, so that's fine. That's actually nothing that you can loot there, although it sort of looks like it should be lootable. Let's come around this side, because there's these guys just here.
You call this a challenge?
Let's cast Debilitating Shot on that archer.
Yes! You will pay!
The shield mercenary's actually a harder guy to take down in the long run because his shield has more hit points, but we've still done a pretty good job. And yeah,
Anyone else hungry?
flying chunks of mercenary. Anyone else hungry? No. What's your name again? Larathar? We're actually going to switch to Larathar at the moment because there is a chest here that needs to be unlocked. So let's just search.
Heads up. Trap.
Yeah, that's nice. Search the archer first. There we go. Now you can undo the trap.
Nailed it.
It's nice how we all get experience when he does that. You don't get experience for picking the lock though.
Oh, junk, run-down shack, smells like a baby's ass. I'm thinking goblins.
Ugh. This does seem the kind of place they'd congregate.
Well, good. I haven't stabbed a goblin in a good 10 days or more.
Okay, I think I'm actually going to take these Vam braces because I can't lockpick anyway. So these braces are more useful. I am more vulnerable to radiant damage, but the thing is that radiant damage is stuff that's usually done by good guys, not bad guys. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Let's turn Larathar's search off and let's turn mine back on, and let's just continue around here.
Of course. I can do that. At once.
So
As you wish.
this chest up here, I can't remember if it's... no, it's not locked or trapped. Alchemist's Fire. Never use it.
Right away.
I should, of course, but I don't.
Of course.
Okie dokie. Let's get rid of that.
A perfect strike!
And there you go. 2 hits and I've killed him. And let's debilitating shot this guy. And he's dead
A
too.
well-deserved victory.
Sure is. There's actually another one just over here a little bit further.
I can do that.
Let's just double check we're not going to find anything. There's not even any corpses there to look at.
At once.
Let's head down this way though and get this other guy. There you one-shot him, so that must have been a critical hit. I really wish this combat thing would stay up. So yes, I critically hit him for 23 piercing damage. But this thing doesn't want to stay there. Like, I like it, but then it wants to think that you're always typing in it, and it's just a pain. I'll see if I can keep it on, because I do like to see that information. So, this...
Of course.
So that there is the remains of the mage that fought us just through the trees there. Got this broken cart here. Should be searching. It's actually interesting to see some of these little knickknacks. What was that one? That was Talona effigy. So Talona is one of the gods, Lady of Poison. There's a Baal statue. There's a couple of some of the newer gods, such as
I can do
the
that.
nameless bard. I can't think of his name. Is it
At
Find a
once.
Wyvern Spur?
As you wish.
And there's Kellamvor. They often appear.
Right away.
So I think we've covered most of the
Of
area.
course.
There may be one or two little... I think there might be in the middle here we might have missed a broken cart and a chest somewhere. Yeah, there we go. A crate and a cart. So let's just grab them. Nothing in the broken cart. Is going to be anything in this crate? Old socks. You'll hear why that's funny in a minute. Okay. Let's come over
I
here
can
to
do
the
that.
cave.
At once.
Quick save and then we'll head in. Okay. The Bone-Strewn Burrow. These caves appear to be carved out by a large creature long ago. Now spiderwebs hang thickly on the walls and floor, capturing dust and lending a musky scent to the air. The smell of desiccated prey makes breathing difficult, and you can hardly move without cobwebs breaking against
Well,
your
isn't
face.
this cozy? I'm sorry, did I say cozy? I meant creepy.
Larathar is actually quite the comedian.
What do we have here?
Thick webs cover over a rather fresh skeleton. What did that say? Whatever trapped this poor soul stripped their bones clean fairly recently. Just going to pick up all of these mushrooms. I don't even remember how much you get per mushroom, but it's just, there's a heap of them in here. Might as well get them all. Okay. Most of these spiders are actually pretty easy. I'm going to try. There we go, critted that. See, the damn thing disappeared again, but I did crit. I want that to stay there always. I wish I could pin it or something. Is there an option? Gameplay. Shogor. Auto saving. Camera nudge. No, it's not the pauses. No.
As you wish.
Okay. Well, it's a pain, but, you know, not much we can do about it. Let's just move on. Looks like every time you change...
Right away.
should be searching too. Looks like
Of
every
course.
time you change scenes, you have to reload this by the looks of it. Another strange mushroom there. I'm just keeping the search on in case there's hidden doors. I don't expect them to be any in this cave, and
I
I
can do that.
don't think there are from what I remember.
I'd run if I were you. At once.
Strange mushroom.
I do hope there's something magical in
Strange
this one.
mushroom. Nothing on that corpse. Strange mushroom. I think this is the main room then, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we're going to get a bit of...
Is that a horse tangled up in that spider web?
It looks like
there.
it's from the caravan. We should take a closer look.
So yeah, a little bit of a continuity error. None of these ones here talked to anyone to at the caravan about any of this. So unless I've explained it to them in the meantime.
This is definitely one of the caravan's horses. And it looks like a name is engraved on the bridle. Sarah. Is this who we were supposed to be looking for?
That idiot had us scouring the woods for a horse.
We'll have to bring this back to him to be sure.
Good. Then let's get out of here already. I really don't want to meet the thing that made a meal out of this horse.
And it's too late. Okay. Let's, so here I find it's best to concentrate on the bad guy first. So I'm going to Hunter's Mark, then the debilitating shot to slow him down, and then I'll hide and see he's almost already dead. I am as well, but now it's time to switch to the scimitars and teach this spider to leave me alone. And I can switch back to the bow and take on this last one. Let's hide there.
There's only one thing I hate more than spiders.
What's that?
Socks, wheels in them. But spiders, they're up there.
And what did we find earlier? We found... where were they? Come on. Old socks. A discarded pair of old socks. They smell quite sour. They don't have holes in them, but yeah, it's sort of a little homage there to that. Okay, we're just sort of hanging around waiting for Lydia to be able to heal our ranger companion because he's dying. Oh, she did it to me first. Did she cure wounds? There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Although he does have poison, hopefully he will get over that in a minute. Now, that's what we wanted. Actually, there's two things there we want. The finesse shoes. Actually, no, we don't need them because we've already got the same thing. We want Spider's Bite though, because even though this bow does +1 to hit and damage, this does 9 poison damage over 10 seconds. So I keep that bow for actually for a little while before I decide to swap that out for something else. Almost. There we go, restoration. She's just cured the poison there, and we're good. I still have... where am I? Oh, there. Couldn't see me for the spider. I still need a little bit of healing, but...
Be strong.
there we go, we're done. Right, so we have finished in here. Let's head back out.
As you wish. Right away. Of course.
I actually find
can
it's
do that.
probably... well, not probably, but...
At once.
I normally
As you
head
wish.
out to the caravan
away.
and complete the quests that are done first before I then go onto the cave. Just because I like to, and you get a little bit of experience for that, so there's a possibility you'll bump your characters up to another level if they need it. So. Do. And right, so let's do that. Let's.
Of course.
I haven't searched that yet. Here we go.
I can do that. At once.
Yes, I know that's there. We've already searched it. It's empty now. Don't need to tell us again. Not going to talk to Jarhild yet. Okay, so we have
As you wish.
completed
Right away.
William's quest. We found Sarah. Have you found my Sarah? I found this bridle on a dead horse. Let me see that. It's Sarah. She's dead. Now how am I supposed to pull my wagon to Luskan? I'm ruined. Ruined! I'll have to lighten the load so Vincent can pull it alone. Here, take this for your troubles. It'll only slow me down. What does he give us? Dale cheese, bell buck. Yeah, he gave us a few things, none of which we're actually going to use.
I
And
can
let's
do that.
give Alima the mushrooms that we found. Did you find anything out there? I found some mushrooms in the nearby cave. Hey, that's exactly what I'm looking for. You've got a good eye. So how about it? Do you want to sell them to me? I'll give you a good price for them. Sure. Here you go. Excellent. A pleasure doing business with you. I'll find it. If you find any more, bring them back here. I won't find any more, but thanks anyway. 120 gold and 25 experience. Okay, let's just go back
At once.
and
As you wish. Right away.
don't need to, but we'll sell to
What
the
is it you require?
general vendor. Oh, run through the fire. That's good. Let's see what you got. I don't keep any of this stuff, so the payoff note and that. Playing cards, old sock, Dale cheese, Farberries, Sava piece, call me and brandy glass eye, blah 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 blah. Holding fan. Black velvet mask. That looks like a little box to me. Small gold bracelet. Elvish Marut. What does it do? 6 maximum hit points for 120 seconds. Red Knight Sculpture. The Bane Idol. Alchemist's Fire. I don't want this locket, or the garnet, or the pearl, or the choker, or Wolfsbane. For a weapon that's +2 to hit, it's only 81 gold, is all he's giving it to me, selling it to me, or buying it from me for. And finesse shoes and surveyor's robe, and we are done. Okay,
Of course.
let's go and hit this cave.
I can do that. At
Doo-doo-doo.
once. As you wish. Right away. Of course. I can do that. At once. As you wish.
No, wrong one.
How may I
I
serve?
thought that was the entrance, but it's not. That's that chest. It's over here. There we go. Gotta look for that dead, all the dead stuff.
Right away.
All the bones and such. Okay, let's quick save.
Of course.
There. That must be where they're hiding.
Then that's where we're going.
You think? These caves are chilly and humid, with the air that smells of rotting meat and sulphur. Tiny footprints mixed with the tread of armoured boots in the wet stone on the cavern floor. A fine place for a hideout, but whose hideout? You can't be certain. Bum bum bum. Actually, I should have done that. Where is it?
Nice and chilly in here. Could almost take a nap.
You go ahead. I can take down these mercs without you.
And then we have a nice little...
Well, look at that. Someone's been preparing a feast. I bet severed hands are great with... Ugh, I can't even finish the thought.
I know that ring. That's Carrick's hand. He was in the squad guarding that other caravan. Damn these people!
Whoever's responsible for this will pay with their lives.
I'll be the one to collect.
We have to keep our heads about this. If we go charging off for revenge, there's no way we'll survive.
Yeah, fine. Just don't get in my way when the time comes.
Yeah, something funny happens with your ranger companion in here sometimes. It's just disappeared and I've got to wait for it to come back. So I'm going to wait here. Was there any... Let's just turn our search on. I don't know why the ranger companion just falls through the world at that spot. But he does.
As you wish.
I don't think there's anything
Right away.
useful in
Of
here,
course.
but let's just quickly search it out while we wait for our wolf to be ready again. Okay. There we go. It's only when you're around that table for some reason. I think it's to do with the way the cutscene works or something.
I can do that.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I think there's actually... Wait a sec, sometimes you get...
Hold! I think you should send me ahead. I've got an itchy feeling. We might have traps nearby.
Yeah, the problem is
At
that
once.
you don't always find them, and then frankly neither do I, but...
Could this be a trap?
Okay,
Yes,
now
sir.
you can fix that for me.
No sweat.
Even though I played this level not that long ago, just a couple of days ago really, I can't remember which way is the better way to go here. We end up going every which way anyway, but... yes, we'll do this one first, this room.
As you wish.
Because there's Richard Brubanks now. The twin brother we needed to find, so that's this one here.
Right away.
Damn, I was just going to say I'm pretty sure there's traps around here, and what do you know? There is.
Of course. That has all the signs of being a trap.
There you go, Larithar.
Traps clear.
It's a Lolth statue. For any of the Dark Elves out there.
I can do that. We should probably do something about this trap.
No sweat.
At once.
Okay. Don't think there were any secret doors around here. It's actually, once you know what you're looking for, it's actually really easy to spot the secret doors in this rock.
As you wish.
And you learn to start spotting them in
Right
the
away.
different rock faces.
Of course.
It's not that one. Okay, let's come up here. Talk to Brubanks. Aren't you one of the caravan guards? My damn brother must have sent you. Good old Wilfred Brubanks. All he cares about is that elven antique in my pack. It's worth a fortune to the right kind of buyer. And you were stealing it. That was the idea until I got captured by a goblin scouting party and dragged into these caves. Luckily I was able to kill my guards and get my gear back. Since then I've been looking for the exit. I'm tired of being my older brother's servant. With the coin I get for this antique I can open my own shop. No more travelling, no more carrying heavy equipment, no more Wilfred. I can't let you steal from a caravan I've sworn to protect. But I need it. Without it I have to start over with nothing. How about we make a trade? I'll give you my shield and you can tell my brother you never saw me. I gave my word to Tolan that I wouldn't let anyone steal from the caravan. I'm not going to just give up the antique. Okay, so even though my charisma is low, I know this option works, or at least it's worked every other time for me, so I'm going to try it now. Do you really want to start a new life based on thievery and lies? Perhaps you're right. I don't need my brother or his coin. Take the antique, I'm leaving. So there we go. We resolved that without an issue. Okay, so
I can do that. At once.
gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure there's another trap around this area here somewhere. Just gonna
We
take
should probably do something about
go.
this trap.
Yes. No sweat.
And while you're there, you can open that chest. Short spear, light shoes, nothing we want.
As you wish. Right away.
And we're gonna come over
I
here.
believe I found a trap.
Another trap.
No sweat.
Wrong one. I actually wanted to do much better. No.
Yes?
Lead on, Macduff. Okay, let's do a quick save because it's been a while. And in we go. Mercenary recruit, mercenary mage. That's who I'm targeting. Hunter's mark. Oh, I hate how it does that. Half the time in combat, it forgets what I do when I first initiate. Oh, there we go, he's down. And that's what we like to see. And again, we're not seeing the combat stuff. And I killed the mercenary mage. Beautiful. Now it's just a bunch of recruits. They'll be easy to take down. But I'll do a debilitating shot. Oh no, not on that one, because he's already dead. My debilitating shot killed that one.
I'd expected better.
So yeah, those ones didn't take very much to take down at all. Okay, so barrels to destroy because the world needs fewer barrels. Leave the search mode on. Gold. Oh, Bellamy. I didn't notice you got knocked down, Bellamy. Sorry.
I can offer you some protection.
Okay.
Of course. I can do that.
Heavy gauntlets. Heavy gauntlets? No, I can't use them. Because they're heavy, and I can only use medium or light. Ooh, another baddie down there. What is it? Just another mercenary. A handkerchief.
Take this!
Oh, and see now, it's forgotten who I'm attacking. There we go. Ooh, the mercenary captain. Hunter's mark on him. And now... There we go.
That hurts.
I think that was the leader. Maybe we should have kept him alive for questioning.
I think we should stick with our stab first, question later policy. It's worked well so far.
And so Bellamy got a level. You know, it's really hard to decide what to give him because, quite frankly, if if you don't already know, he's not going to be around for too long. But Cleave is just so good that we are going to max him out on Cleave.
By your leave.
And let's come in here. What gear did the mercenary captain have? Beautiful, that's what I'm looking for, Captain's Cuirass. Because that is actually good armor for me. It's armor class 3. It gives me +1 to dex. Beautiful. Short sword +1 sounds nice, but quite frankly, because it's piercing, and as I've said before, I want to make sure that I've got slashing as a different weapon type because arrows are piercing as well. So I just want that ability to switch it up and make sure that I'm covering both angles. And we're paused. Okay, so that is that. Let's have a look at this mercenary recruit. Oh, 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 oh. And there was a barrel there. Rid the world of barrels one at a time.
Here are some letters written between the captain of these mercenaries and a goblin named Trax.
They don't seem to like each other very much, do they?
Goblins don't get along with anyone for long.
It's true. My Uncle Norris got along with everyone. He were near famous for it. He got killed by goblins on the road to Neverwinter. I heard he offered to buy him around, and they filled him full of arrows.
I wonder if there's a way we can exploit the
Good
division.
idea. Maybe we can find something to use as a wedge.
Yeah, that won't be too hard. Okay, and let's just make sure we search
As you
all
wish.
this properly.
Right away.
Oh,
Of course.
more evil barrels.
I can do that.
I must have made very flimsy barrels back in the day because I've shot many an arrow and none of them would have ever destroyed a barrel like that. Okay, so this is joining up with what we had there, so we've actually covered a good deal of the map, which is good. Mercenary mage, mercenary recruit. Okay, I know I'm taking out this guy. Hunter's mark. Attack in plain sight. And then let's do that on the shield mercenary because he's the one that's going to be the biggest. Where are you going, Zylastron? Wasn't really worth it.
At once.
And there we go, and we hardly even got injured. Shield mercenary. Medium wraps. Pretty much all the stuff
As
we've
you
got
wish.
there. Let's just check
Right away.
all of this to make sure there's nothing
Of course.
hidden anywhere.
I can do that.
Ah, is this a doorway there? Don't think so. Doesn't look quite right. Doorways are usually a little more obvious than that. But there's some of the dreaded barrels. Don't want to waste arrows on a perfectly good
At
barrel.
once.
I don't know. No, we haven't really
As you wish.
searched that, have we? Another barrel. Okay, we're all good.
Right away. Of course. I can do that.
Quick save, because it's been a while.
Sehanine frowns upon you.
Okay. Cleric. Hunter's Mark. Definitely want to take out the cleric as quickly as we can, because as we could see, what she was just trying to do was... Never mind. She was trying to heal herself, the cleric. Oh no, didn't need to hide in plain sight after all.
Is everyone okay?
I think so. They all seem to be dead and we all seem to be alive. That seems to be the definition of okay. Remains. Main idol. Yeah, let's do a search. Just make sure there's not...
As you wish.
No secret door there.
Right away.
No, that one doesn't look like it's going to be a secret door either.
Of course. I can do that.
Now, is this door trapped? Doesn't look like it, so we're fine. Okay, in we come. Oh, that's right. Where is it? Right there. That is not actually a chest. Let's do this first.
Ooh, hey, a nice warm fire. It's almost cozy, if you ignore the bones.
There's a parchment. Too much burned away to be sure. But there's a symbol that almost looks like a fist with an eye on it.
It could be a clue or a piece of... I don't know. Any idea what that might mean?
It could be the Merc symbol. Or something the goblins use for their tribe. It looks a little like the symbol for Helm, god of guardians and protectors.
I don't see goblins or mercs worshipping Helm. It's probably something they stole then dropped. Goblins leave all sorts of things lying around for people to pick up.
You're right. It doesn't add up. Let's keep moving.
Doesn't add up yet. Okay. Going back into search mode because...
Right away.
It's a mimic! And I have mentioned this one other time I got this far in a playthrough. This is the first time ever in any game that I've ever played in the D&D realm that I recall there being a mimic. There may have been other games, but I just don't remember coming across a mimic before.
This ought to be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to swords here because it's right in my face. There we go. And then... Oh, we did this time. Every other time I've never got anything out of it after I killed it. It was always empty.
Of course.
Didn't get much this time either, but... beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Just make sure there's nothing along this corridor here. No, good, we're good. Okay. We must be getting close to almost at level 2. Or just at level 3. You're 3/4 of the way through to level 3, and you're nearly level 3, so yeah, we're getting there. Okay.
Right away.
What? Is that Gil and Neddy? They were in the other caravan.
Enough! My name is Javen Tarmikos. I know you are members of the Burning Dawn, and I know your foul lords call to you in your dreams. Are you prepared to repent for your sins?
Please, we don't know what you're...
Just tell him. Yes, we repent. Whatever it is, we repent. Just please don't.
Silence! Your tongues spit lies, demons. Sir Banagar, grant these abominations the mercy of death.
But High Commander, they are defenseless.
Do not question me, knight. The spawn of the Abyss is never without guile or opportunity to do evil. Do as I say. End them.
No, please!
Now I take my leave of this place. Continue the operation, and make sure none of the Burning Dawn leave here alive.
As you will, High Commander.
Leave the bodies for the goblins. They are no longer our concern.
I advise caution. These men are...
They're dead men. That's what they are.
I agree with Lydia.
They're murdering us like animals. You want me to be cautious? You can follow or not, but I'm going to paint this cave red with these bastards.
I assume we're following the angry halfling.
We will save him from himself if we can. Let's go.
Once again, my ranger companion has disappeared. I don't remember if he was killed or if he just disappeared again.
I can do that.
Yeah. Even though you're supposed to try and catch up with him as quickly as possible, I still want to loot, etc. So...
As you wish.
What about... There was some barrels here, wasn't there? Evil, evil barrels.
Whoa! Either a bear got loose in here, or your halfling buddy's a one-man walking meat grinder. From the looks of it, I'd say we could just take the night off.
Of course. I can do that. What do we have here? At once. As you wish. Right away. Of course.
Got a feeling there's traps around here. Please, please, have mercy on a dying man. A mad halfling stormed through here moments ago. Gods, I can't feel my legs. Why are we being attacked? I only know we were hired to kill anyone in your guild. For what it's worth, I am sorry. Why do they want our guild destroyed? I swear I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, this is the thing. No, I'm gonna do it. Tell it to whatever god you worship when you see him. Kill him. Waukeen, have mercy. Which is strange, because Waukeen is the god of merchants.
I can do that.
Anyway. So let's just make sure there's nothing special around here. Doesn't look like there's any hidden chambers in this area. There's, of course, the dreaded barrel.
Of course. At your service. Let them come.
Hardly worth the effort. Just a bunch of rats.
A lucky hit.
Not even worth using any of my skills on.
I can do that.
Another rat there. Thank you, Larithar.
A well-deserved victory.
Okay.
At once.
Against a couple of rats.
As you wish.
I'm supposed to be searching. Studded leather chest. It's not bad armor. Thought there was something else. Thought there was barrels there as well. Oh no, they're there.
Right away.
Let's just pick up Yeah, the studded leather armor isn't bad. Where is it? That band doesn't do anything. I can't use the heavy gauntlets. It's only armor class 2 though, whereas this is armor class 3, so we are not going to use it. That is a hidden.
There's an odd outline on that wall.
And we get two things here. One, we get some treasure, and two, we get to see down there.
What's that man doing down there? Planning an ambush?
I can do that. At once. As you wish.
I like, is it this one?
So small. So angry.
Sounds like Bellamy, all right.
We have to find him. Angry or not, he can't face all these mercs alone.
Right away.
Fools! You dare approach me? Now you face death. Death and soul devourment.
Who are you?
I am all-powerful. I am the one who will bury your bones and sup on your bones. Who am I kidding? My name is Hommit Shaw. I'm a necromancer. Not one of the bad ones, I promise. I assume you're with that halfling that came through here. I have never seen such anger. Not since I raised Kipper Harple's old cat from the dead. Boy, that cat was mad.
The halfling is our friend.
We have to stop him before he gets himself killed.
From what I saw of him, I'm more concerned about the integrity of this cave than I am about that whirling font of rage.
You know the Harples.
Well, in a matter of speaking, I was an apprentice with them until I made a couple of mistakes, and they decided we would all be best served by parting ways. Yes.
I've been to Longsaddle. What must you have done wrong to be exiled by the Harples?
I know, right? Don't worry about me, though. I found a master in Luskan, and I'm getting my abilities under control.
What are you doing? You headed to Luskan?
I am, I guess. I was traveling with a caravan from Neverwinter. Yesterday we got jumped by bandits. Our guards tried to stop them, but there were too many of them. They took the guards captive and dragged some of the dead travelers to these caves.
Who was guarding your caravan?
They were from a guild. The Order of the Morning Gown or something?
Burning Dawn?
No thanks, I don't drink.
Ugh, I could sure use one.
I met them. It was, Neddy and Gil. And there was this halfling woman, who, come to think of it, bore a resemblance to the guy who ran through here before. Brother and sister, maybe?
You know Bellamy's sister, is she alive?
We never really talked, but I think there was something unspoken between us. Like, we knew something could happen there, but neither of us wanted to open ourselves to being hurt.
There was no halfling when your two guildmates were executed. Either she's alive, or they killed her before we got here.
Come to think of it, that would explain that halfling's, enthusiastic treatment of these mercenaries. It's all coming together now.
We have to catch up with our friend.
All right, let's go battle some evil, or whatever you were planning to do.
I could say why you come along, blah blah blah, but it's just good to have you along, Hummet.
You say that now, but wait until you see me in action.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Come now. Haven't you always wanted a little brother?
Not like this, Liddy. Not like this.
All right, let's go stop your friend from getting himself killed. To arms!
Yes, except... Now, let's just check out Hummet. Now, he has a reasonable intelligence. Well, 17's actually quite high, but he doesn't really act like he's that intelligent. Branch of Domination. Right. I'm not really... I don't really end up keeping him in my party all that much. I much prefer to use...
What is it you require?
What's her name?
course.
The Dwarven fighter.
Such senseless brutality.
That guy in the armor seemed to think they were demons.
If there's a demon here, it's that blasphemy of a knight. Let's find your friend before they do.
This note mentions gold payments from the mercenaries to someone named Martimal.
I heard mention of a missing driver named Martin back at the caravan.
I bet the bastard sold you out, told the mercs where you'd be, and when.
Ooh. I'm vulnerable to necrotic, but I do +5 to all piercing damage. I might just wear that for a
We
little
should keep
while
an eye
anyway.
out for this Martimal, if he hasn't already fled the area.
Or if he hasn't already got himself killed.
Fantastic.
It's a potion bottle, used recently, and smashed against the ground.
It wasn't a healing potion. Something arcane, maybe. Illusion? Invisibility?
If I were assaulting a cave full of mercs by myself, that's what I'd use.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, there was something up there. Oh, just a goblin.
As you wish. Right away.
And yeah, nothing there. Strange how you can sort of see these constructs behind. I think that's to do with the way the game builds each little section of tunnel that you can add together. But sometimes when there is a secret door there,
Of
you can
course.
sort of see them.
I can do that. At once.
Can't remember what's in this room, but why did that auto pause there? We being attacked?
As you wish.
Looks like we're right for the moment. All these potions, and I never seem to use them because Lydia does a good job of healing. I'm playing on easy level as well, of course. Ah, that's right. I remember what's down here.
Those bones are picked clean, and... Oh, is that slime?
I just sit about here and wait. done this before and it showed itself eventually. Maybe I'll just creep forward.
Of
In the
course.
goddess's name.
No, didn't have to creep forward very much at all. Debilitating shot first. Slow it down. Make it vulnerable. Hide. And
Struck a nail on that one. Hey, does anyone see my wallet?
I may never be truly clean again.
Welcome to the club, Your Holiness.
Someone went to great trouble to hide this door. I can do that.
don't actually remember this room being here, but it's the standard
At once.
hidden room with its 3, 1, 2. Where are they? Normally there's like 3 chests.
As you wish.
Okay, maybe there's only 1 chest this time. Tempest Staff. What does that do? 1 lightning damage on hit, 1 thunder damage on hit. Yeah. I could give that to Spellboy, but we won't bother this time.
Right away.
Which way are we going? We are going left here. That's right, because there was all of those
Of course.
goblins. Okay, Alchemist is the guy that's going to give us the most problem, so let's take him out
No, I wasn't ready.
first. Hunter's Mark. And he's dead. Good. Oh no, he's not. Now he's dead. There we go.
I did that.
Safe.
Am I still stealthed? No. Good. It's hard to tell there for a second.
I can do
Okie
that.
dokie. Let's check these remains. Kill some barrels. Flask
At
of
once.
acid. Sounds
As you wish.
dangerous. Let's just quickly check and make sure there's no little hidden goodies around. And come close enough to the center so that we can scan all of that. Okay, all good. Once again, I don't really remember what's behind these doors, so let's try door number... Ah, that's right, the
Right
thief.
away.
I'm not really sure the best way to go through this one, so I end up killing him in the long run. You're not supposed to be here. Neither are you, I'm guessing. We paid the goblins for the use of these caves. That includes the right to any treasure we find, even the goblin stuff. Give us whatever you took and we'll let you live. I don't think so. One whistle and I've got every mercenary in this part of the Sword Coast in here ready to back me up. I don't think either of you wants that. I've managed to come into possession of the Goblin Chief's scepter. It's worth way more than the bounty on your life, so I don't feel as strongly that you need to die as some of my friends might. How about I cut you a deal? You look the other way and I leave these caves now and forget I ever saw you. Everyone just walks away. How about you hand over that scepter? It's not going to happen, you'll have to kill me for it, but the deal's still on the table. Fair enough, attack. Damn, I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. It doesn't matter, I need that scepter.
Wow, they look mad.
No, they don't.
You will pay!
It doesn't last very long
Was that all?
anyway. Yep, that was all. Let's put the scepter down. There's a gold pile there where we get 27 gold. And the red tiger armor. +5 to all bludgeoning damage dealt. And 25% fire, cold, lightning, acid damage vulnerability. So we actually have, I'm wearing the boots. There is the red tiger armor, and I think we've got the red tiger gauntlets as well, do we? Or did we already get rid of those? Maybe we haven't found them yet. Anyway, we don't want to use them because they're not that good.
Of course.
I don't think there's anything else in here.
At once.
I know there's no secret doors, I just don't know if
As
there's
you
any
wish.
little hidden knickknacks, but it doesn't look like it.
Right away.
Okay, let's try the door on the other
course.
side.
I can do that.
In the goddess's name.
Oh, rats.
Heads up!
Magic missile to kill a rat. Talk about overkill. We didn't mean to hide, we meant to just search.
At once. As you wish.
Do 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 do. And that's not
Right
a
away.
door.
Of course. I can do that. At once. As you wish.
Right. I got a feeling this door might be the one that's trapped. Let's have a look. Nope. Goblins.
Got this.
I don't need to be stealthed.
Right away.
Yeah, there's that
In
flunky
the
up there.
goddess's name.
Ooh, Archer. Let's take him out. Let's take him out as well. Whoop. Where are we? There we go. And let's take out that one too.
Big spell coming!
No it's not. Oh, yes it is. But you wasted it.
Take this.
Right.
Of course.
So, I don't think there's anything in here, but
I can do that.
you sort of feel like there should be something here,
At once.
but there isn't.
As you wish.
Just like you sort of feel there should be something down this end as well, but again, I don't think there is. Oh, that's alright. Okay, so
Right away.
oh, that's right. For some reason we can destroy this table and that barrel. Oh, there is a door here. That's right. Yes, that's the tricky one that you have to stand on the pressure plates, so we'll come back to that.
Of course. I can do that. At once. As you wish.
Whoop. Forgot that was there. There we go. Okay.
Right
go
away.
through that door. Oh, damn it! I hate when that happens.
That will do quite nicely.
Of course. I can do that. At once. As you wish.
I think pretty much every time I come down here I get done by that trap. I don't think I remember a single time when I've found it. Even if I've used
Found a trap.
Larathar to detect it. Trap failed. You're
Take this.
paralyzed. Ah, that's the... that's the next level, I think. Is it not? Some form of exit. Let's just double check there's nothing in here.
Right away. Of course. I can do that. At once.
Yeah, Gore, thanks for following. Okay. What we have to do here is get each of these guys. No, not following.
What can I do for you?
You can go and stand on that plate. And then you can go and stand on that one.
How may I serve?
Okay, now we can all turn the AI back on.
As you wish.
Bugbear.
Never learned, did they?
Get down!
It's still caught in her.
Right away. Of course.
Let's check out the rest of the room.
I can do that. At once. As you wish.
See the chest. Nothing spectacular. Just a healer's kit on that guy. Let's talk to Martimal. Thank you for the timely assistance, friend. Who are you? I'm Martimal, remember, one of the merchants in your caravan. The mercs dragged me away and gave me to the goblins. It's been horrible. I never imagined they'd send a rescue party after me, but I am indeed grateful. I found a letter saying someone named Martimal betrayed us to the mercs. Oh, well, okay, I confess. I didn't have the energy to fight. The mercenaries offered me a fortune to tell them where we'd be and when, and for my trouble they kidnapped me and sold me to these goblins. It was a mistake, I know that now, but they offered me a lot of coin, and I have suffered greatly. You got what you deserved. Please, just spare my life and I'll give you some of my best wares back at the camp. Get out of here, you can face justice in Luskan. Understood, thank you. Which is silly that he would actually do that rather than just completely run away, but hey. And there's a torturous table, and it's
right away.
Coated in
Of course.
gore.
I can do that.
Basically.
At
Still trying to find Bellamy, so we're going to go all the way back over here. Let's just do the quick.
As you wish.
Don't think there's anything in here that's of importance. Oh, that's right. Goblin
You
Chief.
come far enough. These our caves. You go no further.
What are these mercs doing in your caves?
Our caves, our tricks, our traps. They offer us gold. More gold than raiding. You know, kill them before we paid.
You must be Trax. What if I told you the mercs are stealing from you?
You know my name. Trax known far and wide. Ruthless leader. No one steal from Trax. No one. Why? What you heard?
We found this scepter being carried by one of the mercenaries. It looks like it didn't belong to him.
Nice try. You think I... What? That's mine! Where you get it? Where? Minions, get my scepter back. I have Merc to deal with.
Wait! You're attacking us? We just proved the mercs are your true enemies.
Ha! Not fall for dwarf lies. Everyone here is our enemy. Everyone here must die.
I don't know what I expected to happen.
Sound alarms! We feast on mercs tonight. Kill traitors. Grind to dust.
I don't know, sometimes he comes back into the fight from up here, and sometimes he doesn't. But these are just goblins, so they're going to be pretty easy. Why are we paused? There's nothing there that we have found. Could only be because we've seen this combat.
Time to die!
Right away.
Get ready!
Let's take out the chief. There we go. Why are you casting sleep on a dead goblin? Ooh, that dagger looked interesting. But it may have just been a dagger with a blue blade. It is. Okay. Bludgeon +1. Potion of regeneration. What are we looking at here? Yeah, let's... And we're paused again.
Of course.
It's not really going to be anything in these caves. Look, let's stop the searching. Goblin Archer.
By the light of the moon!
There we go.
I think that was the last one.
So we should be able to search all of this now. I don't recall
I can do
there
that.
being anything, any
At
hidden
once.
doors or anything, but we'll just give it a quick
As you wish.
search to be sure.
Right away.
We are trying to find Bellamy reasonably quickly. Did I lose my wolf companion again?
Of course.
I think I lost him in that last major fight.
I can do that.
Won't be anything there. That's the cargo. Some remains. Tender short ribs.
At once.
It's interesting how seemingly mundane bits of food give you special abilities here. So if we go and have a look at those tender short ribs, consumables, tender short ribs, 6 maximum hit points for 120 seconds. Okay,
As you wish.
we have searched all of this.
Right away.
I think we've even searched that spot there. Oh. Barrels.
Your assistance is appreciated.
Heads up!
Of course.
Good fight. Oh, thanks.
We missed anything on this level? Nope. This is
I can
where
do
we
that.
want to be.
At once.
And we're done.
As you wish.
And that one I think gets me every time as well.
Right away. Could this be a trap?
Ooh, yes, that certainly could.
Got it.
That has all the signs of being a trap.
Nailed it.
We should probably do something about this trap. Yes?
You may applaud.
who got... Oh, I got a level 2. How long have I been... No, I didn't get a level. No. Lydia did. Okay. I'm not far off though. Healing word. I'd like to give her that good berry as well because it's another heal. And then cure wounds. Now, I'm actually thinking. So that's hide. We hasn't really been using that. Sneak attack. I can't increase the level of anymore. Dirty trick we don't want. I'm thinking of getting that to give him a bonus. I haven't used that anymore, but you know what? I'm gonna do that. And then wait, I can't do that, so let's do that. Right. Damn it, I didn't mean to stop the search. Okay.
Of course.
Heads up. Trap. Trap's clear.
And I got my level 2. Right. I think at this point I'm just going to level up these. So hide in plain sight. What was that one? Bear trap. No, I don't want that. I've already got that one level 2. Let's go level 3 on that one. So we've got full for that. And let's level up debilitating shot as well. So no new abilities, but we've just bumped up all of our existing ones.
I can do that.
Trying to remember, I think this might be the main room, so we'll go to that one first. Because we've done that, we've done that, and we've done that. We just need to find Bellamy. Yeah. Couple of archers.
That will do quite nicely.
Dead in 2 shots. Debilitating on that archer. There we go.
No!
He's dead as well. And then
Big spell coming!
done.
Oh, okay. That was awesome.
Take all. Kill. Kill. Kill.
At once. As you wish. Right away. Of course. I can do that. At once. As you wish. Right away.
Let's get over here and see what we're up to. Save. Yes, this is
Of course.
it.
I do this not for pleasure, but because I am called to do it. In the name of hell, I I judge you spawn of the Abyss.
No!
By the order of High Commander Javen Tarmikos, I sentence you to die. Fall before me and bleed for your sins.
So I basically just concentrate on him. These other guys, my other companions do tend to take them out. But if I can slow him down, mark him, and get a couple of bow shots on him, as soon as he dies, or almost dies, these other guys are just no longer a threat anymore. There we go, we're done. Even though we haven't... Oh no, that one healed him.
No! I cannot fall like this. I offer an honorable surrender.
Honourable? My hairy ass. Honourable men don't work with assassins.
I'm curious what a cleric, of Helm if I'm not mistaken, is doing with a band of mercenaries, and why you're targeting the guild.
That's a good question. Maybe it's time for your confession.
I serve none but the Guardian. I have no answer for you, fiend.
You know we've got blades and arrows pointed at you, right?
The mercenaries were a necessity. To corral a demon takes more than the arms of one man. It takes a community willing to battle against chaos and evil.
You think my friend here is some kind of demon? Is that why you hired these mercenaries? To kill them?
My arm is moved by the will of Helm. It is his word that sends me here, and his word that tells me the truth of your soul.
You didn't answer the question.
You lost your right to the answer the moment you stepped upon the path to the Abyss. Kill me if you must. Your soul will remain tarnished forever.
I am no demon. Tie him up. We'll take him with us.
Oh yeah? What are we gonna do? March into Luskan with a knight tied up behind us? You could hardly keep your halfling pal on a leash.
Larethar, please. It's too soon.
No way I'm babysitting this overzealous mountain of trite platitudes and murderous intentions. Kill him or don't, but don't add him to the roster.
Then go night before I change my mind and tell your people that the survivors of the guild are coming for
Then
them.
you do have honor. I will pass this on to my superiors. It may not help your cause, but it will help your soul.
You're more generous than I am. I'm pretty sure I'd have fed that guy his left foot.
I commend you on your mercy. Still, we're no closer to understanding why your guild was attacked.
So interestingly, at the start of the game you choose an alignment, but there's never any penalty for not following it. I could have been as evil as the one. I could have murdered him. Wouldn't have mattered at all. And in fact, you can't actually look up anywhere and tell the alignment of your companions. It's only by their actions that you look at them and go, well, you know, Larethar seems to be neutral or chaotic neutral. Lydia seems to be, you know, lawful good. Hommit, not sure. You know, whatever. It's interesting. Actually, Larethar's probably chaotic good, but anyway. Why would a knight be working with the... He seemed to consider it a religious crusade.
Nothing more dangerous than a crazy man with a holy symbol. This guy seemed to be the ringleader around here. Maybe there's someone nearby that can tell us what's going on.
Well, yes, there is. So let's have a look.
I can do that.
I'm going to do a circuit first and just make sure there's no goodies. Great axe. Wow.
As you wish. Right away.
None of us are warriors though,
Of
so
course.
great axe doesn't do us much good.
I can do that. At once.
And the only
As you
warrior that
wish.
we're eventually going to have in our party. Is it Jarhild? Whatever her name is. She uses sword and
Right
shield,
away.
so
Of course.
great axe might not be of much use to her. She doesn't have any skills in great weapons.
Fantastic.
Doesn't mean we couldn't give her one, but she doesn't have any specific skill in it. So let's look at the table. This is the last little bit of information we need to get.
Did you find something?
Looks like a contract. These mercenaries were hired by the Knights of the Gilded Eye. Who's that?
I know the name. An order of knights, followers of Helm, the Guardian, sworn to protect the world from demons and devils. This doesn't quite add up.
Why would the Knights of the Gilded Eye want to kill us?
The Knight said something about your guild having strange dreams. Maybe the Gilded Eye knows something you don't.
We must get back to your guildmate at the caravan. We'll make sure she's safe and make our plans for the next move.
Rightio then. Back to the high road.
Ah, the good old secret backdoor ambush technique. That's the favourite.
We're not getting back to the caravan this way. And they're not going anywhere with the road blocked like that.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a way to clear the road from up here.
No, I want to take all of that, not do that. Okay, so that was the cave. Yeah, okay.
At once. As you
I
wish.
think there's actually anything here that's...
Right away.
Hey, a switch. Looks like...
That did it.
Really expecting something to explode.
Of course.
And
I can do that.
we're back to the caravan. And I think that's probably a great time to save up and finish this stream here. So, thanks for joining me. Thanks for my new sub. Who was it again? Yago005. And I will catch you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.